got a big announcement. The Back on the Block tour is going on sale. Do yourself a favor. Get some tickets. We're coming to a city near you. We're doing big shows, some of our favorite spots. We can't wait to see you out there.
Yeah, starting in September, we're in San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, then Burlington, Vermont, Boston, Massachusetts, Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia, Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, at the Met.
Woo!
The biggest show we've ever done.
Let's go.
Then we're doing Rochester, New York, and Toronto, Canada. All tickets are on sale. Get them at rugarbage.com. Do it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's a little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy.
Yeah.
But they're just a big old piece of trash.
Garbage.
I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're out back here at Tootie's in the new edition. She's got a little pink eye.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the party trick's kind of snuck back up on her.
Okay.
She won't be doing that again.
Okay.
My co-host is coming at you from right next to me, slightly amused this week. He is the CEO of Are You Garbage. He is an international businessman, bit of a tough crowd. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
What up, gang? Shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. Also, full video available over there on Spotify, gang. Check that out. Part of that creator program. And also, the best website in the world, www.patreon.com/RUGarbage. Go over to get all that bonus content.
Yes, sir. And gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I mean incredibly special guest back with us again today. It has been a while. The last time she was here was in the infancy of this program.
Sure.
She came through the ringer as classy.
Yeah.
But now we're going to try to find some dirt under those fingernails.
Uh-huh.
She is one of the funniest.
Yes.
One of the best. One of the most hardworking stand-up comedians out there today. And she has a brand new special out on Hulu right now called I'm the Man. Give it up for the one, the only, Jessica Kirson, everybody.
Wow, thank you so
There she
much.
is.
Thank you.
Look at you.
The
A
best.
killer.
Wow, I feel
What the hell was that?
I feel unsafe. Yeah, that was
Unsafe.
such a weird pause. You're
We
like,
all thought we were all
give her a
going there.
hand. Yay.
We'll put in some laughter.
Oh yeah, can you juice that up?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We're going to take both of us out of here, too. It's going to just be you.
Thank you for coming back on the show.
Yes.
It's
I'm
been
so
a while.
glad to be here. I was like, I've been dying to do it again.
One
Oh,
of
we're gonna
a
get you this
heavy
time.
requested guests, so we're happy to have you back.
Oh, that's
You're
so nice.
You're also I haven't seen we haven't crossed paths in a minute. You know what I mean?
been a
Everybody's out
while.
there running around. I think it was the last time at Moon Tower, and you're one of those people that when you bump into, we saw you at the airport.
Oh,
or
that's
getting
right.
off
We
the
took an
plane,
Uber together.
and
Oh,
we
yeah,
took
that's
an
right.
Uber, and I was just like, we're just in there, and like right away, you just start trashing people, and I'm like, oh my god, I fucking love
Yeah,
her.
it's familiar.
Yeah, you're
it's
just like,
comfortable.
ah, you're
I
a-
feel like
you're
that
a
with you
lighthouse.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't feel like that with everybody, but I really feel like that with you guys.
Thank
Like
you.
we were in rehab together.
Yeah, exactly. They're old war buddies.
What are you gonna do when you get back to the world? All right, we got some vengeance here. We got to get the dirt under the fingernails
Yes,
here. I don't know how you came out classy.
I don't either.
I mean, Jersey.
What the hell
you
were
know-
we asking you?
I don't know. So, I mean, you were like the 8th episode. We were still getting our feet under us. Now we're seasoned pros.
Yeah, it was horrible.
You know what I mean?
The hardest question was, what's your favorite color? Yeah. Now we're gonna get you.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm gonna kick it off right now.
Please, what do you got in the hopper there, big man?
Any athlete's foot currently?
That's so weird you just
Oh
said
my
that.
God, do you?
That's a great question. I think
She's
I
getting
have.
real political.
Well, it's-
Thank you for that question.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't think it's athlete's foot because I can barely get out of bed, but my toes are very dry and itchy. There's something. I think because they've been in so many vaginas.
A couple of toe jobs.
Yeah. No, I seriously noticed that yesterday. I'm
Yeah?
like, oh my God, I have very dry, flaky toes.
Are you moisturizing daily?
No, I don't take care of myself. I really don't.
Do you wash your feet? Because that's something that's
Yes.
come up. You do?
Yes.
In the shower, you go past the knees?
Yes.
Huh.
Like once a year.
Once a year,
Yeah. No, I'm really like lazy when it comes to like creaming my. I'm trying.
You don't
I
have
really
a skin
am.
routine. You don't have a facial routine at
No,
the end
and
of
I
the night.
have to. I really need to start doing that. Yeah, but
And-
I'm being honest. It's
such a pain in
but
the
I
ass.
did like literally for the first time in years look down and I was like, something's going on.
Something's amiss.
Yeah, something's happening.
Okay.
Daffodils are growing on your toenails?
Yeah,
Any bad toenails?
I have really nice feet. Like I should. Like,
I mean, with the information you've shared,
I know. I
would
should.
say that would tell otherwise if I'm being
Except for the dandruff and the flakes on them.
I should. They're really dry, itchy, and
yeah,
red.
except for the corn and the syphilis. No, I have nice feet.
Okay.
I'm serious. Like I could
You're proud of
put
them.
my feet online and make a lot of money.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Now Jim Norton's gonna
He's going to be
contact
outside
me.
in a minute.
Is Norton a feet guy?
I think Norton's
so.
an everything guy.
Yeah, I think.
Hey, I'm with him.
I don't think there's much that
I
he
don't
shies
have a
away
dick,
from.
but I do have nice feet.
Shout out to Jim Norton.
All
All-time
right.
fave. Okay, this is a one that's come up that's been popular in the show of recent. Who was the most famous person you met growing up?
Wow.
It could have been like, you know, a radio guy or
Local news.
Local news.
So
or
when I was a
anything.
kid?
Or yeah, at any point, like
Well,
something.
I've
where,
met a lot of people in my life.
obviously,
course.
but
Yeah.
before comedy.
Right. Ernie Ernesto, who's a
Ernie, who the hell's Ernie Ernesto?
He's a very popular newsman.
he's like a
on
newsman.
CBS.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw him.
He's in
Yeah.
every diner in New York City.
I met him, I think, at a restaurant in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
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 I mean, I'm trying to think of who I met as a kid.
That's a perfect
That's
one.
a great one. That's any
really
local
good.
newscaster's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. But then it changed, of course, over
Sure.
time. Yeah.
Who it now even in comedy? Who's the most famous person you've met?
I mean, I've met
It's Bobby D.
right.
Right?
Oh, right, De Niro.
Right. De Niro is I think is the biggest
I forgot
star,
about
and I
that.
worked with him and became friends with him. Yeah,
I
that's
remember
fucking
that.
crazy.
That was going through the scene like, oh yeah, just hanging out with Robert De Niro.
well,
We
I
were
was
like,
in
what
his
the fuck?
ear during the
I
whole
know.
movie. Yeah, the comedian. But
That's fucking
that was
crazy.
just from him seeing me do stand up. It was a great
Right,
story.
yeah.
But because of my stepbrother, who was a child actor,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I met a lot of people like years and years ago, and that was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, like big stars, you know, like Danny DeVito and Reese Witherspoon and this one and that one. But I think besides De Niro, and there were so many people in that movie, like Harvey Keitel and like all these
Yeah.
people.
Damn.
But the
You
big,
forget.
I met Madonna,
Really?
At the
cellar.
Yeah, she was doing
and
comedy.
I was freaked. I don't get freaked out. I think that's why De Niro liked me. I'm not like, oh my God, it's like I just saw
What
him
do
as
you
like an
want?
older Italian man. You want to work with me, you know? But when I saw Madonna at the cellar, for some reason, I was really starstruck.
That's one. Yeah,
Yeah, that
of
makes
course.
sense.
Really starstruck.
Damn.
These
Okay.
kids today don't know. When those stars back then, Michael, her, they were like sons. They were stars.
Mm-hmm. She was huge.
All right, Pop, zip it.
not
You ever
these
hear
bums.
Taylor Swift is like the bigger than a fucking
Taylor Swift?
the economy of Brazil.
Not these bozos on TikTok or whatever it is. Whatever you kids are doing, playing Minecraft.
TikTok.
Bobby D ever take you out to dinner? You guys
Yeah, a
take-
lot.
Did he ever take you to his restaurant in Tribeca? I just went there.
We
2
went to
weeks
his
ago.
restaurant right in the beginning and had cappuccinos, and he had a drink. Yeah, it's funny. I went to dinner a lot with him. I'm not bragging. It just what
No, yeah,
happened.
of course.
course.
No, this is
No,
you're
no,
in a
no,
safe
not at all.
place.
I mean, I'm filled
This is
with
what we want.
self-hatred.
No, yeah, of course.
I would go to dinner with him and Harvey Keitel and
Get the
and
fuck
Da-
outta here.
and Danny DeVito and the producer to Il Molina a lot.
Really?
which
He's an
is a
Il
great-
Molina man.
That's
Who
their
picks
spot.
up the check in that situation?
They're not splitting it.
Can
So
you
it's just how-
imagine? I'm
De
like,
Niro's, I didn't
I'll
only have
leave
one
the
cappuccino.
tip.
Yeah. You're trying to pay with a gift card.
I mean, it was De Niro because it's
it probably
it was-
he's got like a day. No, I don't
You're
think.
right. You know what? The producers picked up the check a lot too.
Yeah, they
That's
should,
what they do.
rightfully
These
so.
Hollywood. I
Sure.
got it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What's Bobby D like? A chicken parm? What's he
Amazing.
go for?
I mean, they would
scallopini?
order. It was fucking insane.
Sure.
They would order like the fish, the raw fish, and they bring shit. When
yeah,
you're
it's
that
De Niro.
famous,
You got De
they,
Niro.
They just bring
Danny
stuff. You
DeVito.
don't even order.
Think
It's
of the
like,
meals those guys
it
have.
was
DeVito, Schwarzenegger,
unbelievable.
cigars, espressos, Zambucas.
Tons of
chillin'.
espressos and Sambu. Yeah, it's exactly what it was.
That's
A
awesome.
lot of meats. They come over
Cured
with the
meats.
cheese and
Yeah.
keep grating it, and it's just it's amazing.
Now let's say you are out to dinner, not with somebody of that ilk, but and that person's picking up the check, not a De Niro or a producer. Now, will you gauge what you're ordering if someone else is paying?
Yes.
You'll scale it
You'll
down.
go a
Yes.
step
You're not
down.
going to go for the
I
surf
don't
and
scale
turf.
it up. I was brought up really like down to earth. Believe it or not, it was.
I don't know why I wouldn't believe that.
Well,
Believe it or not.
because I was brought up in the Jersey suburbs where people had money
A little
compared
bit of cash.
to yeah,
Sure.
yeah. But my parents really like I had a job at 14. I worked at Lord and Taylor, and I worked in the
wow.
coffee place, and they gave me like eventually a really shitty car that my sister had, which had like one wheel. I mean, it was I was thank God brought up
Yeah,
that
modest.
way
Yes.
because it's made me work as hard as I do
Of
and
course.
appreciate things.
If you go out to dinner with somebody that's paying, they get the chicken, you don't get the 2-pound lobster.
no,
Right.
no, I would
Class.
not even. I don't even get an appetizer, which is
Sure.
I would like. It's like other people will just order an appetizer and
Whatever,
I'm
the
like I
dessert.
feel uncomfortable.
Now, if shoes on the other foot, you're paying.
I want them to get everything.
You're okay.
Yeah.
You would say, "Hey, it's free. Go for it.
Yeah,
Go nuts."
yeah.
I respect
And then when
that.
they do, I get resentful.
you cheap motherfuckers. That's the kind of crazy we're looking for
Yeah,
over here on
it's
Are You
true.
Garbage?
On the
Okay.
Ernie and Astes tip, what was the first concert you went to?
Genesis.
Whoa.
No
where
shit.
I
at?
was a big Genesis
Whoa.
fan. Yeah, I love them. It was at Madison Square Garden.
What?
Damn.
I went with my stepmother. I had beer and I smoked pot.
How old were you?
And I smoked pot there. She was fine with it.
That's awesome.
I was 14.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was doing drugs I started smoking pot at 13, and then
Is this the Invisible Touch tour? What are we talking about?
I don't know, but I love. I might have been Abacab.
Wow.
Wild.
But
That's
I
a
was
good one.
I was a burnout. I was into. I used to have a jean jacket that had Rush on the back, the decal for Rush. I was like,
Did you buy that or did you put that on there?
I had put it on there.
put it on
Yeah,
there.
I was like,
That thing
I was
smelled
into
like
Led
cigarettes.
Zeppelin and Grateful Dead. Like I was really into
You had
all
a
that
Rush
shit.
jacket.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know. Isn't that interesting?
That's crazy.
It's not even like it was Led Zeppelin or AC/DC. It was Rush.
That's a relatively deep cut.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not like the top three, you know.
It is. Yeah.
Grand Funk Railroad T-shirt. What did you do at Lord and Taylor?
I folded clothes and I wanted to fucking kill myself.
Okay.
Worst, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
did
was
at
horrible.
Macy's. It's
Oh, you
brutal.
did? It's
Oh,
brutal.
fucking
All those
horrible.
old women like, do you have a size 8?
Because
Like I'm like, just die. Can you die? Like literally
Just
just die while I'm folding a sweater.
you could strike me. I could see you being really good at the perfume counter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not. I'm a good salesperson.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
my
very
parents.
personable.
Of course.
Yeah. My parents were in sales. Like I just grew up. I think that helps us in this business. I mean,
course.
Sure.
you have to be a good salesperson in this business.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think now I would have a very hard time working with the public because
I've picked up
like
on that.
I
yeah.
really have changed.
Are you Harvey Keitel? No. Then get out of my face.
Do you have
No,
do you have a
I-
shrimp
you know
cocktail
what?
on you?
Yeah, no, I'm more like people are rude.
Of course.
Most people are rude, so I would not want to be talking
Be
to them
losing
in a
it.
store. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm with you 100%.
That makes sense.
Speaking of perfume, do you wear?
No,
No fragrance.
no.
Okay.
I used to wear shitty perfume. Like when I was growing up, I would
Charlie?
wear shitty.
Did you wear Charlie?
I think I did wear Charlie for. I don't know. Charlie's nice.
I don't know Charlie.
I wouldn't spend like tons of money on perfume.
Okay.
You know, I mean now I might, but I don't. I don't like a lot of. I don't like strong smells.
Deodorant wise, what do you do?
Sorry about us. My apologies.
You guys reek.
At the 40-minute mark, we're gonna get a little right.
Yeah, yeah. It has smelled like onions since I sat down.
I had some leftover Easter ham this morning. I apologize.
Yeah. What was,
Deodorant wise.
I wear men's.
Okay.
What kind?
Yeah. Like a roll-on Arms and Hammer.
Really?
No kidding.
Yeah.
The aluminum free one or no?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I whatever.
I use ladies.
Hold on,
You
just for the
do?
minutes.
Uh-huh.
Just for the minutes, she said arms and hammer,
That's a real dirtbag. Putting S's on shit that
which
doesn't
was a
belong.
popular cop show in the 1980s. Arms and hammer.
It was a duo. It was a dog.
That's the name of a lesbian porn.
It was a cop and a
Arms and
monkey.
hammer.
I can't believe I said arms and hammer. I'm
Arms
getting
and
old.
hammer is all right.
Sure.
Tonight on
Tic-tac,
Arms and
yeah.
Hammer. Oh, that's great. You use arm and hammer. Deodorant, antiperspirant, or just deodorant?
Antiperspirant.
Okay.
Because of
Gotcha.
performing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Of
like,
course.
you're wearing this today. Is that a T-shirt, I presume? You got on under
Yeah, I
that?
have a white tee.
Now, okay, I picked up on that. Now, will you...
Sharp kid, isn't he?
Jessica,
What are those glasses?
Thanks for sitting down with us today.
You wear blazers ever?
I'm earning
Do you ever wear your hair wavy?
No, I didn't want to assume. It could have been a tank top. I don't know. Listen.
I don't wear a tank top.
Right, I don't know that. Last time I saw
said
you wearing
tank
an Uber.
tonk. I think I just said tank top.
I got arms and hammers. Will you put the shirt on, then deodorant, or deodorant, then shirt?
Deodorant and then shirt. Because I have a hard time lifting the shirt. It's so tight.
Okay.
I think that's classy.
Okay.
He does.
I do the shirt and then that because I'm a bigger guy, so it crumbles up and then I get the deodorant stripes all over the side of my shirt.
Oh, yeah.
I've never had that happen to me once.
Really?
As a big guy, never. I don't
What
know
do you
where he
think
comes
it
up with
is?
this. I don't
Me
know.
or him?
You.
I don't know. My shirts are too tight, and then they bunch up here when you're going over.
So you get yellow stains?
Well, it'll be white.
That is
I
so
use
fucking disgusting. Wait, is the yellow on the white?
What do you mean? No, I don't wear a white T-shirt. I'm too fat to wear a white T-shirt. That's crazy. Everything I wear is
I'm
black.
not skinny, and because you won't cover it.
I don't. I mean, I'll do this.
Because you could wear this.
That white T-shirt
with that black jacket.
Oh, I could do. Yeah, but here's not good. I got a big. It's like I got a big hole between my boobs.
Yeah,
That's
me
not
too.
Good. We got a lot in common.
Are yours uneven like mine?
They are.
Kevin's wearing Skims right now.
My right's a little droopy.
Are your boobs taped down?
I wish.
Have you ever been bitten by a dog?
I was chased by a dog in my neighborhood. It was one of the fucking most traumatic things that
As a
ever happened
kid?
to me. Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's a funny visual, but
It is.
I left my
I'm
house.
sorry to laugh at
yeah,
it.
no,
Yeah.
you think I care? I was walking to my friend Gail's house, and I heard, and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? And I saw a dog chained to chained into a rope at someone's house, and I'm like, oh, they're chained. And then I heard, and it started getting closer, and I was like, this dog's coming towards me.
That
right
incites a level of fear. That's like kill or be killed.
First-
That's caveman level anxiety.
I ran like I was in the Olympics.
I know.
I'm not even kidding. And I felt the dog was behind my leg. I'll never forget this. It was like right behind
They're
my
getting
leg. And I was like,
louder.
and I was
Yeah.
screaming, and I was like, ah! And my friend, there was no cell phone. I hate saying shit like this because it makes me sad, but there were no cell phones. I was a child. Yeah. And I was screaming, and my friend Gail's door was open, and my friends came to the door, and all they saw was me screaming like a fucking lunatic with a dog right behind me. I cannot believe I wasn't bitten. I don't know what happened. Do you ever go through that? I was like, something happened where my legs move so fast. Like, it's really weird.
Superhuman
that
strength.
God took
I'm not
over,
kidding.
yeah.
That it didn't bite my leg, but they opened. I flew into the house, and they slammed it, and the dog didn't get in.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health awareness is growing, but there's still some progress to be made. 26% of Americans who participated in a recent survey say they have avoided seeking mental help due to the fear of judgment. I know the environment I grew up in, that was not, it was kind of frowned upon to go seek mental help. You were reviewed as weak. That is not the case. I found out as I've gotten older, seeking a therapist or mental health help or talk therapy is fantastic. I've been better in my life since I've started talking to someone. I highly recommend it. There's a before and after moment of talking to someone. My life is significantly better. BetterHelp is an easy way to start talking to someone. It's lowered the barrier of entry. It's very, very helpful. BetterHelp has 10 years of experience matching people with the right therapist from their diverse network of more than 30,000 licensed therapists with a wide range of specialties. It's fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. We're all better with help. Visit BetterHelp.com/AYG to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/garbage. Do it. What's up, bozos? Let's talk about open phone. If you're running a business, which a lot of you are, you know that every time you miss a call, you're leaving money on the table. When every customer conversion matters, you need a phone system that keeps up and helps you stay connected. That's why you need Open Phone. Open Phone is a #1 business phone system that streamlines and scales your customer communications, making it easy to navigate. It works through an app on your phone or your computer, so no more carrying around 2 phones or using a landline. I was carrying around 2 phones like a bozo. Everybody was making fun of me. I was embarrassed. I was ashamed. I had one for work, one for pleasure. And now, since Open Phone's a sponsor, I got rid of the second phone. I'm running and gunning 1 phone, baby. Plus, they have AI-powered call transcript and summaries that you'll be able to automate follow-ups, ensuring you'll never miss a customer interaction again, which, if you own a business, you know it's very important. See why over 50,000 businesses trust OpenPhone to manage their business calls and texts. OpenPhone is offering our listeners 20% off your first 6 months at openphone.com/garbage. That's OpenPhone, OPENPHONE.com/garbage. And if you have existing numbers with another service, OpenPhone will port them over at no extra charge because they're good people. OpenPhone, no missed calls, no missed customers. Do it. That was the thing. Back in the day, there was more loose dogs.
Yeah, there were.
Yes.
Because I'd walk to my buddy's house, and we had to cut through some yards and a little bit of, like, trees and stuff, like not a forest, but, like, woodsy type area. And, I mean, we would get to this point where this dog, he'd be staring at you on the porch.
Yeah.
And it was about a 50-yard dash. And we would get there. We'd get to the edge. We'd tie our shoes. We'd go, all right, on the count of 3.
Oh, really?
And you just had to
That's-
not be the slowest guy.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that was just normal. And then you get over the face. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, I think it wasn't great. It was my fault because I was carrying a raw steak.
Sure,
You know what I'm saying? So
I was selling
that-
steaks door to door.
that's
at the time.
right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of steak, how do you get it cooked?
Medium well.
Medium well. It's
Yeah.
not good.
I know, but I don't like the other stuff. I'll eat more rare, like a hamburger and stuff. But with steak, I
get
like it. Yeah.
That's all right.
What's the usual cut that you prefer? Is it a filet?
Usually, yeah, filet.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you
All right.
guys like?
I'm a filet man.
Yeah, filet's great. Ribeye, New York strip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like shit steak though. I don't have to go to like a steakhouse. You know,
I'm
what I'm
kind of
saying?
right there with you.
Like I'll go to Applebee's and get a steak. Yeah.
Ketchup?
Eating good in the
Yes,
neighborhood.
I put
Really?
ketchup on everything. That's pretty. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
All right.
I eat-
Medium well steak with ketchup.
Yeah.
I eat eggs with ketchup. I eat everything with ketchup.
Scrambies?
How do you like your eggs?
You know what I do? I mix ketchup and mayo together. Have you ever had that?
fancy
Of course,
sauce.
yeah.
It's fucking amazing. My kids call it pink sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so good. And I love everything with that. I'll dip a cracker into that. I fucking love it.
Okay.
Any kind of eggs, really.
If
to
you're
be
at
honest
home
with
and you're
you.
making them, what do? You're going to scramble them?
Scrambled or
You're not doing poached.
no? Can you imagine? I guess some people do
I
that.
watched
Yeah,
my-
poached are great.
I watched my wife do a poached one. I didn't know what a poached egg
No,
was.
they're great,
and
but to
she
spend
did it,
that
and I was
much-
like, it is crazy.
They're good, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend that much energy.
Okay.
I eat in the pan. I'm really.
Okay.
I am disgusting. You know?
You eat over in the pan?
I eat standing up. Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah. I don't like put it on a plate and go like we're comics too.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'll put my food on the bed in the hotel and just eat from the plate.
All right, that's a good one.
What kind of hotels you staying at on the road? You go for a nice one, or you just go like, give me the Holiday Inn Express?
No, I did those.
You're
for
done on- of
fucking
course.
20 years. I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay.
I'm not.
So what's like-
that's the one thing.
I get it.
That and taking like an Uber. Like I'm like I deserve.
Yeah, an
to
Uber, I
stay-
mean,
Doing
what are you
well.
gonna
You're
walk?
moving tickets.
Now, do I stay in like a fucking Ritz? I don't think I'd ever do that, even if I was making millions and millions and millions. But I'll stay in like a Marriott or
Okay.
Very nice.
something a little
Something,
nice.
a little
it has
elevated.
to be now. It
Will
has
you-
to be.
Will you use the pool at the hotel?
No,
Hot tub?
no.
Well, you do room
That's
service?
yes, constantly.
And when you order room service, do you let the guy come in, or do you stop him at the door and take it? 'Cause
I
a lot of times, like, wheel in that card, and they get right up in your business.
Yeah. It depends if I have like, shitty underwear on the floor
Sure,
or stuff
okay.
like that. No. I
Hey, me too.
Hey, sorry
do-
about that.
I don't let them in normally now just because I have privacy issues.
Sure.
Like this
Sure.
is from doing stand up for 26 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Will you walk around in the hotel in your bare feet in the hotel room?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I'm not like I don't care about that shit. That's probably why I have
All right.
athlete's foot or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Chlamydia.
Fair enough.
Syphilis toes. When you're traveling, you fly up front, first class.
Of course, come on.
You got to.
I don't pay for a first class
Really?
ticket, but I
You'll take
get
the
bumped up
yeah,
a lot
Yeah.
on Delta.
What?
yeah.
You're a Delta gal.
yeah.
Okay.
Will you bring food on the plane?
Yes.
You will?
I always
What
not
kind?
not like a
You're not-
meal.
You're not getting like a burger.
No, I
Snacks.
always have snacks. First of all, I'm a mom and I'm Jewish, so we always have food on us in case we get taken away again.
It's okay. I got goldfish.
Yes.
We're gonna be all right.
Some people. I love that you say goldfish. It's so perfect for.
I I could take this and we could spread it over 8 nights.
Yeah.
These snacks were only supposed to last one night.
I have a challah. No, some people are like, what do you mean taken away? What happened? So, yeah, no, I always do have, but I've always been like that even before I was a mom. I always had food on me.
What other preferred snacks? Very interested. in that.
Cheez-Its,
my God.
combos,
I
goldfish.
love
What are we talking?
Everything you just said, I fucking love.
Okay.
You prefer
Anything
Cheez-It?
crunchy, cheesy.
Cheez-It over a combo or
No, combo over a Cheez-It.
Combo
Really?
over a cheese.
I
You
love
heard it here
combo.
first, gang.
I love Cheez-Its too. I have them at home, but I love combos.
They're something dirty.
I
They're
could
they're
eat
like a
fistful-
dirty little whore.
Yeah,
a
they
combo.
are dirty. They
Yeah.
have the dust.
I know.
I eat fistfuls
I
of
know. They
yeah.
hit different than a cheese.
They do.
Cheez-Its like you're studying. Fucking
Yeah,
combos
but
like I'm getting down
but
and
they
dirty.
also have a prize inside. Like you get the
know.
cheese, you get the fucking pepperoni. Yeah,
You do the pepperoni?
yeah, I do all of them.
Do a
I love
pepperoni
them.
combo.
Yeah,
Let's write that down in the fucking.
I know it is shocking.
strategy for me. I'm a cheddar cheese man.
Yeah, you wouldn't think
Doing
it,
a
but I do.
Dude,
yeah.
those are always dusty at the gas station.
Yeah, I know.
Combos in it all across the country are
Always on the bottom shelf.
always dusty for
Man,
some reason. Why
next
is
to the
that?
shoe polish.
That's crazy.
Show a little respect.
But I do love chips. I
Hit me with your favorite chip.
Oh, that's
Kettle
a
cooked, right?
really hard one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, oh my God, that's hard. I love all of them.
Salt and vinegar.
I love salt and vinegar. I love
gross.
sour cream and onion.
Okay.
Salt and vinegar is gross.
That's
I fucking
don't
love
listen.
them.
Stop.
For
Don't
British
listen to him.
people, that's crazy.
Don't listen to him.
Fuck
I
that.
like the plain
Hello.
potato chip, like the oily plain
Yes.
potatea
What
chip.
Cape
brand?
Cod, kettle cooked, sea
I love
salt.
Cape Cod.
Home
but
run.
Yeah, home run. But I do like just the Utz plain potato chip.
Have you noticed a lot of those kettle cooked, the Cape Cod? They've really gone with like the matte paint, the matte finish of the bag to make it seem classier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Compared to an Utz, which is just like the thin
Yeah.
Right.
foil.
They're trying to you know,
Elevate
Yeah,
themselves.
those are good. The thin foil, those
Yeah,
are always good.
Those are, yeah.
I love a Dorito. I mean,
Sure.
Doing Doritos.
are you kidding? I love
Good for
Doritos.
you. What
Yeah.
flavor?
I like the plain, but I like the blue, whatever
Ranch.
the
Cool
Cool
Ranch.
Ranch. I mean, I'm not
An
into,
aristocrat.
I'm not really into spicy, like really spicy,
spicy
because I
nacho,
want
the
to
chili lime or
slam them
whatever.
into my mouth.
How
I
do you
wanna
feel about a
fucking-
bugle?
I love bugles, but I don't
Interesting.
eat them a lot. But
You
I
put 'em on your
love
fingers.
them. I used to.
You got to. It's part of the
And
Geneva
my
Convention.
toes. That
Yeah.
might be the other reason. I love bugles. Do you like Funyuns?
Not a
course.
Funyun man.
I love
Love 'em.
Funyuns.
Love them.
Me too.
I like Funyuns over onion rings. I'll say it right now. I don't care who knows.
I love onion rings.
Okay.
Guy's a wild card today.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your go-to drink? If you're stopping, you're at a gas station, you're on the road. Are you getting like a Diet Coke? You did a seltzer when you're doing a seltzer.
I'm doing a Diet Coke, or but my favorite is Diet Sprite Zero. It's amazing.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's
What are you in the X Games? Who
It's
does
very. It's very.
Bright zero.
I like it that you know what I like, that no one knows what it is.
No one.
Yeah, more for me. But you know what? It's very carbonated, and I like when it hurts.
It's
when
got a bite to it.
I want it to hurt my
Yeah,
throat.
I
Like,
get that.
You
Luke,
eat the
get her outta
chips.
here.
You cut the whole inside of your mouth because I fuck my mouth with them, and then I drink the Diet Sprite. It's great.
Mm-hmm. That's
it's
what
great.
my mom does. Who's a big
Sprite
fan of yours, by the way.
Zero.
My mom does Coke or with Sprite Zero with the.
She does?
with the hers nuggets, and she'll just sit there watching the news, just crushing. Talk about ruining the inside of your mouth.
Ooh, no enamel left.
Yeah.
Shout out to Denise.
Wow.
I love it. Shout out, to,
Man.
Yeah, Denise. Denise in the house.
Do you do any fast food these days?
I love fast food.
Okay.
I take my kids a lot for
Okay.
it, and I will eat what they're eating. But I don't. I mean, I used to all the time. Then this is embarrassing, but I would go on the Jersey Turnpike all the time and go through drive-throughs, just service areas, fucking and get like 15 things. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
And I loved Wendy's, and I love.
Were you going somewhere? Or you were just going to the rest stop.
I love Roy Rogers. That was my favorite.
I know that Roy Rogers.
Great.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And
Roy
I
Rogers
would,
made a
I would
mean
binge
hamburger.
eat, and don't get upset because I would never do this now, but I would eat everything, like shove it in, and then I would throw the bag. The wind.
Out the window. Well, yeah, listen.
That's the 80s, baby.
Yeah, it was a different
It was the
time.
80s. It was.
It was a coin flip whether that bag was getting launched out the window.
Yeah, exactly. Like I would.
Crazy.
I have a huge thing with littering now, but I had to get rid of the evidence.
Sure.
So
It was all styrofoam, too.
Yeah.
Man.
Just a plastic straw with a turtle attached to it.
All right. So would you say Wendy's is your favorite?
No.
What is?
I think it would be like McDonald's. I mean, it has to be
classic.
Classy lady.
If I were to say my favorite one.
Beautiful.
Huh.
Great answer. And I was going to say, I'm also a child of the 80s. Roy Rogers back in the day threw out a mean bacon double cheeseburger.
Yeah, they were great.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah, it was in the foil. It was fantastic.
Hmm.
And it all fell apart. What are you going to do?
What, shifting from food for a minute, unless you have any.
No, please.
Pizza Hut or Domino's, if you had to.
Domino's.
Okay.
I respect that.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I really
feel
like.
that's the right
I
answer.
like Pizza Hut, but I really love Domino's. Like people either like it or they don't.
Yeah.
Like I've always liked it.
Hey, you're
Yeah.
preaching to the choir over here.
Yeah.
Can
so
you-
I'm hungry.
Can you whistle with your fingers?
No.
Are you double jointed?
Yes.
You are.
Yeah.
What joints?
Like I can move this side to side.
Oh,
I can
whoa.
I can move my fingers.
You can't put the arm back, can you?
No, I can't even lift a bag.
Huh. What was the last vacation you went on, or where's the next vacation?
That's
Anything, not extra, but just what are you looking at?
This is going to be sad to people. I work so much
Sure.
that I literally barely take and if I take a vacation, I have a show. Like
It's
it's
like
not
you're
good. I
going-
have
yeah.
to. But
Okay.
I think the last one was to the Berkshires.
Very
in
nice.
Massachusetts.
Quiet little
Yeah, I
weekend.
love it
Very
there.
nice.
I mean, I grew up going there every summer and stuff like that.
Berkshire.
Yeah, but I don't. It's very hard for me to take a vacation and not work.
I get it.
Do you like the beach?
No,
No. Okay.
I go, but I don't like it.
You don't like
There's many things I don't like about it.
Do you like an all-inclusive?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You do a buffet?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? I'd rather a buffet than anything. Just
Okay.
take whatever I want and not.
No judgment for the order.
Exactly. Yeah, and everyone else is eating a ton. Yeah. But the beach, I don't know. I don't love the ocean. I go in it if I can see. I'll tell you why. I go in it if I can see what's under me, but I was bitten by a jellyfish once.
Aw.
And I also
You and animals don't get along. Huh?
I love animals, but yeah, I don't the ocean is so powerful to me.
Yeah.
Like it's so much bigger than me, and it frightens me. But
I
I
get
go
it.
in it.
How bad was the jellyfish sting?
It hurt
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, it hurt a lot.
Where was this?
in Florida? I was a kid in
Okay.
Florida. Also, one time I was I went in St. Thomas. My father was out of his mind, like very funny, but he would pull pranks and do shit that was like a lot when you're a kid. So he was in the boat, and I was gonna water ski, and I looked down, and there were literally 100 porcupine fish. And I had a nervous breakdown. Like I was like, "Nanny, get me in!" He's like,
Freak out.
just pointing. No wonder why I'm a comedian.
Sure. I would freak out.
But that fucking scared
yeah,
me.
because it takes so long for the boat to come back and get you.
Yeah, it was
I
a
don't
lot.
water ski.
And I was on the road. Like if they didn't, like I didn't know what to do because my legs were up, the tips were out. Yeah.
You ever see the video where the two girls are parasailing and it comes down and they're coming down into like a pod of sharks? It's crazy. You ever seen
Are
that?
you fucking
They're
kidding
freaking
me?
out.
What
Yeah.
happened?
They were all right. They just kind of like dragged them and then finally pulled them in.
I never saw
They
that.
weren't huge sharks. They were like, like maybe like 3
Can you
foot.
That's a
imagine
big
if you
enough
were coming
shark.
down to?
Oh
I know.
my God.
Yeah,
Freak out. Okay. How do you feel about the rotisserie chicken?
my favorite.
Good? Good.
I grew up literally eating that like almost every night.
Shout out to the Roto.
Do you have any binoculars at the house currently?
Yes,
Why
When's
so?
the last time you used
because
them?
my kids.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my daughter
That
likes
makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I like binoculars. I don't know what the fuck I just said. That should have been the name of my special. I like binoculars. I feel like everyone will watch it if I say it.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Robert De Niro. Nice to meet you. I like binoculars.
I like binoculars.
Have you been to a TJ Maxx or Marshalls in the last 30 days?
Come on.
Yep.
You got
Okay.
I just spilled seltzer on myself. I've been to a TJ Maxx because I've been looking for clothes.
You're looking for clothes. You'll shop for clothes at a TJ Maxx.
Yeah, why not?
I'm just asking.
No, I'm saying like I feel like those places sometimes have better stuff than the nice.
Are you going in looking for anything, or are you going in like I need new T-shirts?
I need new T-shirts.
You go in with the direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
because
good.
there's so many things in there I wouldn't wear.
It's chaotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta have.
I'm
something.
not wearing a summer dress.
Okay.
Any home remedies that you're fond of? Do you have anything that from the family that you do specifically? Toothpaste on this, peanut butter on that,
Onions
something?
in the socks.
Onions in the socks.
Does
That's big.
Really?
Yeah, my
For
wife.
what?
My wife
For a cold.
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to suck.
Old
the
world
suck-
That is
yeah.
hysterical.
Yeah.
No, I
It's
mean
Eastern Bloc shit.
right. There's different things. If you want, like, it's not a remedy, but if you want something to happen when you're Jewish, my mother always says to turn a glass over.
Really?
That's a big thing. If you want something to work out.
You say like, "Hey, I want to have a special on Hulu," and then turn that thing over.
Yes. Also, there's also the chicken broth thing. Is the
that?
healer for everything.
Oh,
Chicken soup.
Sure.
For any cold, any fucking thing. Like if you have, because I have syphilis now, I should make.
I heard about.
I should
those.
make chicken broth.
Okay. Switching back to travel a little bit, what kind of luggage you got?
Ooh.
Also, tea bags for hemorrhoids, or for if you have a sty in your eye, you put
bags
a
on
warm
sty.
tea bag. Yeah.
Hemorrhoids.
I
Putting
mean, actually, a man teabagging me. No. Could you imagine? You have a hemorrhoid and you have a guy sit on your face.
That's an odd doctor you got.
What did you ask me?
You put the tea bag on your butthole?
Yeah, you're supposed to, like, it works for anything that's swollen or irritated. Yeah.
That's probably like natural.
You guys are going to have tea bags on your assholes tonight.
Well, it's funny. They also say preparation H for bags under
I've
your
heard
eyes
that
or
too.
wrinkles under
Yes.
your eyes.
Yeah.
It like tightens it. It tightens it all up there. What kind of luggage do you have? Do you do name brand luggage?
No.
Just whatever you got?
I'm
TJ
not
Maxx?
a big spender. I have this huge bag that Brian Morton, who you know.
Yes. Good friend of the show.
He's great. He does all my stuff online, and he brought me this bag one time for merch because he had to get something to me, and it's this enormous red plastic bag, like enormous, and it has a skull on it.
And that's
Wait,
what
is
you
that your
use?
luggage?
So drug-like, but every time I have it in the airport, people are like, "That's fucking amazing luggage." Where'd
bag, yeah.
You got it for like $20 at Target.
No shit.
Wait, you put your clothes in there? Whoa.
Yeah. I just use random bag. I'm not
That's insane. For
Like-
as much as you travel?
like the wheels could be broken and I'm still
You're dragging
dragging
it?
something sideways down. Yeah, I'm trying to get better with this stuff. I have a very hard time buying things for myself.
Will
I
you
will buy anything for anyone, but yeah.
will you get the reusable bag at the grocery store?
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
Will you throw it out?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you ever go to the grocery store with bags? Like, oh, I'm taking
I
these bags.
have, but I don't normally do that.
And where are you food shopping now? What's the grocery store you go to?
I go to like usually, I order it online a lot now, to be honest with you, Amazon Fresh and shit like that. But I'll go to like Stop and Shop.
Stop and
if
Shop.
I were
Okay.
if I were in Jersey, I'd go to ShopRite. That was my
Shout out
yeah.
ShopRite. Great.
Okay.
ShopRite was
a
my
Jersey institution.
yeah.
Are you flossing every day?
No,
You brushing every day?
every day.
Morning and night?
2-3 when you're in a relationship, you have to brush your teeth.
Sure.
Unless you're
Okay.
married,
Okay.
then you let go of all of that. You don't care what you look like or smell like or
I'm
anything.
familiar.
Yes, well aware.
Are you mouthwash?
Yeah, sometimes.
What are you using?
Colgate.
Oh.
Okay. The
Don't
wrong
hate
answer
it.
would be Scope. That would be the trashy answer.
I
The
used
right
to,
answer
I
with
used
the
to
trashy
I
answer.
used to use Scope.
Scope. That's
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah, it is.
Oh,
You drink.
man, unbelievable.
I love that you just said it's delicious.
Oh, so
He's
much
got problems.
So much better than Listerine.
I hate Listerine.
Ugh.
I used it this morning. I need the burn.
Oh, I don't
need
like it at
Yeah,
all.
No,
Psycho.
I need it. My
You
wife
seem-
tries to ask me something. I'm like, shut up. I'm busy burning over here. I can't talk or listen to you.
Yeah, it's like getting that high. You just don't want anyone
Chasing
to
the
talk.
dragon.
Yeah.
Hey, gang, let's talk about Rocket Money. When it comes to spending, sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. The daily coffee habit, that adds up. Those streaming subscription, they add up as well. Rocket Money helps you spot those patterns so you can do something about them and keep more money in your pocket. Prices are going up all over the board, and now those dollars flying out aren't just dollars anymore. They add up. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions and monitors your spending and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You can see all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money is going. For ones you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. I was subscribed to some weird streaming service in Europe that I signed up for when I was drunk one night and I wanted to watch something. Meanwhile, they were whacking me over the head every month. I had no idea. They weren't emailing. It wasn't until Rocket Money I signed up and I saw it. I said, what the heck is even that? And they canceled it for me. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions. That's insane. Saving members up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium services. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Download Rocket Money app and enter our show name, Are You Garbage, in the survey so they know the boys sent you. Don't wait. Download the Rocket Money app today and tell them you heard about it on AYG. Do it. Hey, gang, this show is sponsored by Liquid IV. The summer is quickly approaching, and we need to stay hydrated, baby. You can't be out there like you're in the gosh darn desert crawling over the finish line. Stay hydrated so you can get the most out of your body when you're working. We got a lot of blue-collar workers out there, a lot of people staying fit, getting better. You need to stay hydrated and do that with Liquid IV. I use listen, the whole team uses Liquid IV. Luke's on it, I'm on it, Mr. Pants is on it, you got the big man all on it. I use it after a long night of partying with my friends. They got great flavors. They got true to fruit flavors that keep you hydrated. You find all your hydration multiplier. You can find all your favorite hydration multiplier flavors on their website, from acai berry, lemon lime, and pina colada. Or you can choose from the line of sugar-free flavors like raspberry lemonade, love that, the white peach, and rainbow sherbet. Sherbet's back in a big way, gang. Right now, you break the mode of your own ritual. Just one stick and a 16-ounce of water hydrates you better than water alone. Powered by Live Hydroscience, an optimized ratio of electrolytes, essential vitamins, and clinically tested nutrients that turn ordinary water into extraordinary hydration. 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink, 8 essential vitamins, nutrients, always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Here's the turkey. Get ready for summer with extraordinary hydration. Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com. Use the code GARBAGE at checkout. That's 20% off your first order. Code GARBAGE, liquidiv.com. Back to the show. Okay. A few things back to travel real quick. TSA pre-check?
No.
What?
I know. I knew you guys were going to say that.
What?
Because I need to get an assistant.
You're taking your shoes off at the airport?
No, I have Clear.
Okay.
Yeah, I am
Oh,
taking
it's still, clear your shoes off.
No, but I just got an email about Clear, with the, what if the fuck it's called. I can't remember what you just asked me.
TSA pre-check.
Yeah, TSA pre-check. Like pre-check Clear.
I mean, you can do TSA pre-check at a fucking Dwayne Reed now.
Really?
CVS, yeah.
Oh, I'll do it
Staples, anywhere. You go,
Yeah.
you got to get it's $80.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
I feel very judged.
Welcome to the show. Do you take your shoes off on an airplane?
No.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, for a long trip I do.
Long flight.
Yeah.
Cross country will give you.
I will never take my socks off. I think that is
that's crazy.
absolutely disgusting.
That's crazy.
Is it the clicker or the remote?
Or even
That's funny.
the changer.
Because I used to say the clicker,
Oh.
and now I say remote. But I used to. For years I
Classing
said
it
the
up
clicker.
a little bit. Clicker.
How do you pronounce the product that Crayola makes?
Crayon.
Crayon.
That's actually
What
right.
am I supposed to say?
Crayon.
I say crown.
No,
say
you don't.
I do, yeah.
Are you a racist? That's
Crown.
Crown sounds like you have a slate, like it's bad.
He doesn't
need
like
to ch-
purple.
I have a very Jersey accent, though. I say coffee.
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 Yeah, I say coffee.
Coffee's good.
That's not bad.
But you guys are from Philly, so
Yeah.
you could be saying that too.
Yeah, I say a lot of things not great.
Mhm.
Crown being one of them.
Do you bite your nails?
Yes.
Okay. Where do the nails go?
Either inside of me.
You eat it.
Sometimes, like if it's a small thing. I'm being
Okay.
honest. Yeah.
What?
I've sometimes if I'm out
Carol really
in
likes
public,
chips.
I'll spit it.
Flick it
Yeah.
At
I
home?
flick it.
behind the couch? No?
That's where they go. Everybody knows that's
that where they go?
That's where
I think that's
fingernail
for
lives.
men. No, I throw them out.
You throw them out?
Or in the toilet, yeah.
Huh,
Yeah.
okay. I'll give you that. Not bad.
If I'm feeling fancy, I get up and throw them out the window. That's the closest
That is-
thing.
Eating one's wild.
Yes.
Well, no, not if you're like, but if
No,
you have
it
a
is.
small nail. No, I don't think so.
Do
if
you
bite
dip that
your-
in the pink sauce? When goes good on anything.
Okay. If you get the mail for the wrong person, like your neighbor, what do?
I throw it out.
Okay. Because you're a goddamn American.
Are you kidding me? It's usually junk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
but-
Yeah. You rarely receive anything.
Yeah.
Do you have extra batteries in the house right now?
Yes.
Okay.
A
Pretty
lot.
good.
I actually have an amazing thing that my sister got me on Amazon because she ordered, when I moved to my apartment, she ordered me a ton of shit.
Is it the thing that has?
It's
It's like a
amazing.
briefcase.
I'm sorry, but
My
that's
mom
really
has it.
great.
Yeah.
It's like a briefcase and it has like 50 of every
Everything.
kind of battery. It's great.
We
Pretty
need
good.
one of those. Get one
you
for the
do.
studio. We're a goddamn
It's
production
so
company.
Good. It comes in a
Hey,
red case. It's
fine.
great.
I don't know what he does. They pay him pretty good salary. Every time I talk, he's like, "Can you pick me up batteries? We need batteries. We're stopping to get back." She's got you. Get the briefcase of batteries.
It's great.
What's your main credit card these days? What do you like? You an Amex, you Visa, MasterCard, Discover?
Gotta be Delta Amex.
I use a Delta Amex and I use a Chase card, business
Okay.
card.
Okay.
Do you like collecting the points? Are you a
Yes.
big points gal?
Yeah.
Do you use them ever?
I use the points on Delta, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't use. It's so you guys are like reading my mind because I just thought recently I have to like contact Amex and see what I can do, what I have.
I listen. But the one that we were talking about nice hotels. The only time we'll stay at a really nice hotels because we travel a lot of us, so we can't do that.
Yeah.
we travel like 5 guys. But if it's me and him flying somewhere to do pods or whatever, if it's just me and him, we'll use our Amex points for like a Ritz-Carlton or something.
It's
We've done it
great.
twice. But I mean,
How many points is that if you wanted to use?
I don't think it's crazy. See how many points? It's not nuts. And if you get someone smart at it, who probably Morton's smart at it, you can like convert them to Amex, to Delta, back to whatever, and you can really get it. But they treat you like royalty. We thought we were going to get treated like schmucks because we booked on points.
Right,
So we were
right.
a little embarrassed because we
You
have
won a contest.
We have complexes about that stuff. We feel like we don't belong
I
in those nice places.
understand. Yeah.
And they rolled they treat you even better because they're like, oh, you've spent so much money
Right.
to get here.
By the way, I am like you guys that way, where I feel like I don't deserve to stay at the Ritz-Carlton,
Oh,
and,
of course.
and I feel weird and like I'm not fancy enough. Like I really have that. I'm
Well,
not
that
like
being said, he is walking through the lobby barefoot, so like we really don't belong there. And we're not allowed back to the one in Austin. That's
Really?
that came in writing.
Are
I
you
didn't
is
realize
that
I was on
true?
trial here.
No, we're allowed.
Oh, okay. I'm so gullible. I'm like, what did you do?
Have you ever signed up for a credit card on the plane?
Once
Oh my
Me
God.
too. Delta.
years ago.
60,000 points. Why not?
I
Yeah.
did it for
When I
35,000
had
points.
no money. Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that and you go, my name's not attached to anything with
Man.
50,000.
Yeah. I mean, like you guys, I was poor for years doing stand up. Like I
Yeah.
had no money. Yeah.
Filling out a credit card form with a golf pencil is a tough look. Woo! What about a diners club? You ever a diners club?
No.
Okay.
No.
Discover? You ever have a Discover
Of
card?
course I had a Discovery. I had a Rush jean jacket.
How do you think you got the
Came
card?
with it. That's good.
Have you ever shopped on QVC?
I probably did like once or twice, but I
not
don't.
not a
yeah.
habit.
No. Yeah. I was. I just was never into that.
Do you
But
ever-
I get why people are addicted to
Sure.
it. My God.
Uh-huh. Do you ever play the lottery, the daily numbers, the scratchers, or anything? Do you ever get really into it?
I'm not really into it, but I've done it. I love to gamble. So
Really?
I think I knew
yeah,
that about
really,
you.
really.
Where?
love
At the tables at a casino?
I haven't done the tables in a long time, but I'm telling you, I can't. 1,000 times I've been to casinos and played blackjack all night.
Really?
You do well?
I do. Yeah. If
Yeah.
I have to not sit with people who don't play right. I have a big thing about it.
Yeah.
So instead of getting hostile and be like, "What are you doing? Why are you splitting tens?" Like I
Yeah.
get fucking crazy. I just get up and go to another table.
Smart.
But I've done pretty well playing
Talking
blackjack.
about
I play
splitting
by the
tens.
book.
Yeah.
But now I play slots on my phone, and it's a problem.
Playing slots on
That's
your phone
pretty
for real money or
classless.
like points.
I buy the coins, and then
Write that down.
The
and
Berkshires,
I'm,
huh?
I'm addicted to it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm an addict. So
you have
that's
one
my,
game or do you play multiple games? Like
No, I play like on a thing that has like 50 kind of slot games, and then I go from one to the next.
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will leave shows and do like cocaine, and I'm like on fucking,
Cherry. Yeah. Okay.
And it's real. You know what it is? My brain is so crazy. So it's like I see just images and numbers, and I'm not thinking about anything because my brain is always
Sure, yeah,
right.
yeah.
You guys are probably like that too.
Sure. Man.
You got a Swiffer at the house?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the vacuum cleaner? Got Dyson?
I have a Dyson.
Do you?
Look at you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
If we came over to the house right now, and you offered us water, what would you be giving us? Would it be a bottle? Would it be a Brita? Would it be
Bottle
of
Poland Springs.
Spring?
Or,
Okay.
Sometimes Fiji.
Okay.
I had the one, the tank where you.
Yeah.
I never used.
I
it
did
was
that too. I
ridiculous.
just got rid of it. I had it for years. We just got rid of it.
Yeah, it's like a waste if you're not gonna. Whatever.
Yeah.
If we were at the house and we opened up the refrigerator, would there be anything expired in there?
No, and I'll tell you
Really?
why. There might be that I didn't notice, but I grew up in a house where everything was expired. Every fucking thing. Like the cheese had confetti. Sure. So I am traumatized. I know some
Okay.
people understand this, but
Yeah.
I am Like I smell water. Like I am traumatized
I smell
by
water.
food. Like that's gone bad. Or so even if the milk says, June, whatever, I'm smelling it.
Okay.
Like, it was bad.
That's
So
good.
there was rotten meat. There was it was so I can't do it
You smell the milk.
every time.
That's
even
a good
if,
one. That's a real good one.
even if
do you
it's-
smell the milk?
yeah, I
do. You
do.
shake the milk? You shake
Yes.
milk up?
Yeah.
My dad did that, and I never understood it. He would shake it up and then pour it into cereal. It was crazy.
I always shake it up
I
too.
do too.
I don't know why.
I shake the milk. But yeah, I'm really even if it expires like a week later, I have to throw it out.
What? Say you're at home and you're making bacon. How do you make that bacon? Microwave, pan, or oven?
I'd say pan or microwave.
Microwave's not.
I
good.
microwave a lot of shit. I do.
that just hit me to the core. Oh, like what? If you
I mean, I heat up everything.
Okay.
Even if I have coffee the entire day until nighttime. It's cold, and I will put it in the microwave. And
That's what my mom does.
yeah, or I'll drink coffee. Like if I'm on the road, I'll drink the same coffee that I had from the morning at night.
Is there
When
any,
it's that cold, it's got a nice little
Yeah.
little zest to it.
Yeah.
is there anything that you will eat cold? Like say you have leftovers in the fridge from the night before. Will you have like
A
some
lot.
cold lasagna
Yes,
or something like that?
Yes, I have no problem with cold food.
Okay.
I always eat cold
All right.
food.
I respect
Always.
it. Good
Yeah.
stuff. Okay.
Like I'll put food on the road in the fridge and then just take it out and eat it that I had the night before, chicken or whatever.
Now, okay. What's you're a very successful comedian. You're doing very big venues. What's the rider looking like? Anything on? I mean, I know you're not like you don't
I'm
have
curious what your
don't-
rider is because
you really
I'm
wanna know?
serious. Yeah.
It's
Bottle of Jameson and gummy bears.
Bottle of Jameson, gummy bears, and a domestic light beer.
So no snacks?
Nah,
I'm shocked.
They'll throw. Well, we had somebody, an agent or somebody, put on like sandwiches, but they would get like us gas station sandwiches, and I'm like, no
I
one's
know,
eating
I
these.
know, I
We
know.
don't want. You don't want a tuna fish sandwich that's been sitting there for a week.
I ate them.
So
I would too.
We got rid of that. We'll normally do like an Uber Eats or something.
Yeah,
to
I
get
do
delivered.
that a lot,
It's just
too.
the easiest thing.
No, I have to change it because like I asked for pretzels and they give me 3 huge bags. I'm every
know.
single weekend.
And you're like, what am I doing? Yeah.
3 enormous
know.
bags of pretzels every night. So I'm like doing a different place each night, and so I have 6 huge
Coming
bags.
home with 9. Yeah, it's crazy.
9 bags. And then I get sliced turkey, cheese.
Wow, we should be doing that.
It's
Sliced
great.
lunch meat.
Yeah, I get sliced turkey from they get it at the market.
That's amazing.
Cheese. I get cheese.
And you're just doing roll-ups, or you doing bread?
I do bread or roll-ups, but and then I do. I'm getting rid of the vegetable platter because no one eats
No one
it.
touches it.
I get some fruit, and sometimes it's just like an apple and banana, and sometimes it's like a really nice fruit platter.
tray.
I have to have espresso. I get 4 espressos, and it has to be, Starbucks.
What do they come Starbucks? They'll have 4 Starbucks. ones
Coffee's
waiting.
my thing. If you just give me coffee and
at
like
you.
pretzels and a piece of cheese, I'm fine.
4 espressos?
Because I'll take 2 and then I take 2 back to the hotel for the next morning.
Oh, you're a
I'm
dirtbag.
I'm a dirtbag.
That's dirtbag shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Grab
respect
the
it 'cause
espresso.
I take
But you're staying at a
Everything.
Marriott. You can get an espresso
I
at a
take
Marriott.
No, you
take
can a
everything.
lot very early in the morning. There's nowhere to. And
I
the
guess it depends where, too.
and with the coffee in the room, it usually tastes like urine. I add.
You're not making coffee in the room. You're not using that coffee pot, are you?
Always.
That's fucking nuts.
What?
Always.
People pee in that.
You're using the coffee machine
Yeah.
in the hotel room?
Not in like a shitty hotel room, but in a nicer hotel room. I mean, a lot of times they have espresso things now. You know?
They do. They got the George Clooney, what is it, Nescafe or whatever it is?
George Clooney.
He's a spokesman.
That guy's got coffee now? Guy's all over the map.
I thought you said George Clooney and made a mistake that it was George Foreman, and I started laughing. But it is
George Foreman espresso maker?
He died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to the big guy.
Yeah. A lot of times we have to, we'll like leave it there or give it to the staff because if we're flying, it's like,
Oh, I
the
always
same
do
thing,
that.
It's like by the end of I'm like, we can't fly with a bottle of Jameson.
I always do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you always, like the housekeeping people take it.
Sure.
They always
What
say
do
that.
you say, say you're somewhere for one night and somewhere for a weekend. One night, what are you tipping the cleaning people? What are you leaving on the dresser?
Oh, I always tip.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tip.
Yeah.
I hate that people don't tip.
5, 10, 20?
I will normally leave 10 if I'm staying like 2 nights 20.
Yeah. Good for
If
you.
I'm in a suite 20.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because it's a big, it's like 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Very
and do you let them
classy.
come in? Like, are you like,
No.
hey, no, you're just.
I've become very private. There's
Yeah.
reasons why,
Get
but
me
I
at the
just,
end.
yeah, that's what I
I'm
do.
the same way.
Yeah.
I don't need you folding the sheets again.
No,
and
I don't
tucking
want them.
under.
Yeah.
You like the sheets untucked? Do you like them tucked?
Untucked.
Untucked. Excellent. Any turquoise jewelry?
I only used to wear turquoise jewelry for a long time because that's like artsy fartsy dirtbag,
That's crazy.
I only wear silver.
Okay.
I don't like gold.
You don't like gold?
Like I'm all silver.
All silver. All right.
Yeah, but I don't wear turquoise. I love turquoise jewelry, but I don't wear it anymore.
What's the name of the high school you went to?
Columbia.
Columbia High School? And
Yeah.
what was the mascot?
I think it was. Oh my God! Can you believe I can't remember a tiger? If it's like a fish, I'm gonna die laughing.
Columbia High School we're going to see what we do if we find out if our guest is on the notable alumni from their high school.
So they have an interesting setup over here.
Okay.
They have their notable alumni list, and then they have a weird note of other notable alumni not currently in the Hall of Fame include. And Jessica Kirson is on
That's-
that list.
Not in the Hall of Fame,
Not in the
though.
Hall of Fame.
Which is so weird.
Who's in the Hall of Fame? What do you have to do
Zach.
to get in the Hall of Fame?
My stepbrother,
Zach's
Zach.
in the Hall of
They
Fame.
got-
Of course, Zach Braff, what's her name? Lauren Hill,
Yep. SZA.
Roy Scheider.
Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
Shit, what the fuck? kind
This
of
is
school
one of the
this?
craziest notable alumni. It's so long.
Hit the list.
Give me the heavy hit. I mean, obviously, Lauren Hill of
Lauren and
Hill.
yeah,
Yep.
Lauren and Zach were good friends. Really? Yeah.
Elizabeth Shue.
Oh yeah, the shoes.
Who's Elizabeth?
John
Shue?
Shue and Elizabeth. Yeah, John Shue and she's beautiful.
I know the
Adventures in
name.
Babysitting.
Yeah.
I was in
Yeah,
love with
yeah.
her. With
John
that
Shue.
camel hair coat.
Is a huge actor. He was on
yeah.
the first show with like friends living in a
Who are we talking
complex.
Oh, Elizabeth Shue.
No, the second one you were talking about.
Oh, then there's a lot of like scientists and like a lot of smart people.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
very good high
Yeah.
school.
Wow.
In
That's pretty
Maplewood, New
cool.
Jersey.
What's the mascot?
Let me pull that up.
In Maplewood?
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's
I
not that far
loved
from Philly,
growing-
no?
No, it's like an hour and a half.
Hour, okay. Hour and a half, okay.
Cougars.
The Cougar.
Right,
you
so
go.
I was close. Yeah.
there you
Give
go.
me that.
I count.
You're on the notable alum, baby.
That's pretty good. We're not. Bullshit. Still, no one's added us after we've been doing this bit for 6 months.
We got cereal at the house.
What?
We got cereal
A
at the house.
lot.
Is it on top of the refrigerator or is it in a cabinet?
It's so funny you said that. If I could put it on top of the refrigerator, it would be. Because I used to do that. I mean,
Yeah,
all the
of
time. But now
course.
there's no room. But it's in
Okay.
a cabinet. Yeah. I had grape nuts this morning.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, love them.
Love them.
Soak them up. Let them get a little
They're
soggy.
so good.
They are.
You ever have it with banana?
Of course.
So good.
Yeah. Banana, a little sugar.
Was he an asshole? Of course he is.
You know what? It's so good with a
They're
little
so
sugar and
good.
banana.
They're
Yeah.
so good. Very underrated.
Do you have any half-used gift cards currently?
Yeah.
To where, do you think?
To Macy's, Starbucks,
Pretty good ones, I'll give you that.
Amazon.
Sure.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty good. That's good. Can't throw shade at that.
Do you enjoy or are you grossed out by popping a pimple?
Okay, so I enjoy it on myself.
Not on somebody else?
No, unless
Okay.
it's my child.
Okay.
Yeah, that would never gross me out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Classy answer.
Do you have at the house pepper shaker or pepper grinder?
Shaker.
Whoa. You got to step your game up.
No fresh cracked pepper.
I like fresh cracked pepper.
That's a tongue twister.
I like fresh pepper. But no, I'm lazy.
Okay.
Because it has to do with doing something nice for myself. Like if I thought my kids would enjoy it
You
or
would get it, yeah.
my partner, I would in a second. But I'm not gonna I just don't do it for myself.
What's the salt at the house? You doing Himalayan sea salt? You doing sea salt?
I'm doing sea salt.
Okay.
But not Himalayan.
Okay.
I don't like those people. But I'm doing sea
First
salt.
person I know has beef with the
They
Himalayas.
say it's a bit of a
Yeah.
scam
Yeah.
and not great for you.
I mean, listen, I don't know on this one.
What? Are you nuts? Hey, pepperoni combo.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
That's a
What are we
hysterical.
talking about?
Yeah.
Pepperoni combo.
She's eating her
She's-
fingernails.
She's shaking the
Oh,
milk.
come on.
Pink
I'm talking,
sauce.
I don't take, if I had a little hangnail, I'm talking about. I'm not like.
She's got dry toes. She's a lot going on over
She's
here.
saving the espresso. She's using the coffee machine in the hotel
You're right.
room.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Her luggage is from the
And
Warlocks.
I'm proud of it. I'm proud of
She
it.
had a rush denim jacket.
I'm
a
not
rush
fancy
denim jacket.
Man, I'm glad we put you back through.
Major pothead. I was a major pothead.
Saw Genesis back in the day,
Exactly.
though. Very,
pretty
I
classy, though.
followed the
very
dead.
classy first
I
concert.
followed the Grateful Dead.
Jesus Christ.
I did fucking mushrooms and sucked out of balloons and fucking sold ice pops.
She's got the Swiffer.
That's pretty good.
That's very
What's the
good.
day-to-day car?
Now it's a Lincoln Nautilus.
Respectable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what I got
like
turned down for.
Really?
I got denied.
No.
Yeah, I swear to God. They denied me. But listen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, you got to render
official
it.
ruling. Jessica Kirson, 100% garbage,
I'm so happy.
but the absolute best.
Yeah, we love you.
Oh,
Brand new
I love you
special
too.
out right now on Hulu. I'm the Man. Truly, one of the funniest people
Thank you.
Not
working
even
in
close.
comedy
Yes.
today. An absolute killer. We know most of you guys are familiar with her. If you're not, go check out the special. Go check out a show. She will absolutely blow you away. She's one of the absolute best, and we love her.
Thank you. I love you guys so much.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Yeah.
Anything else you want the folks out there to know when this comes out? Any dates coming up in a little bit?
Yeah, I have a lot of dates coming up. So if they go to jessicakirson.com, and that's my whole schedule, and also a big TikTok, YouTube, and
Yeah,
Instagram.
I mean, you're
following.
fucking, she's, if you're not from, just go, go
Lot
look
of-
at her YouTube, any Instagram. I mean, she's fucking a behemoth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One of the
course.
biggest, one of the best.
Yeah,
Thank
we love
you.
you.
Unbelievable. Kippy, what do you got for him?
Our tour dates are on sale right now as well. Tickets are going fast. Get them before they're gone. And the AYG card game available at areyougarbage.com.
Gang, we love you. Jessica, we love you.
Yep.
Love you too.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.